What are your thoughts on post-workout nutrition? What is the best ratio of protein to carbs to fat to have in your post-workout meal? And do you prefer a shake or a meal post-workout?
When dieting, I like a meal. I just say throw your meal in there, but what we like to do with most, for males, I like to have your normal meal. We usually set protein and fat. Let's say your protein and fat is set at 5 meals a day, 42 grams of protein, 15 grams of fat. And that meal that follows your workout adds 60 grams of carbs from oatmeal, Ezekiel bread, or some kind of healthy bread, sweet potatoes, just no wheat bix, because I don't know what the hell those are. I don't know why you guys eat those bricks of crap. Anyway, so you got those. If you're bulking and you're not afraid of a little bit of fat gain, or you're very insulin sensitive, I like to have dextrose or waxy maize post-workout with a whey protein. I like either 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 ratio of carbs to protein. For me, I usually go 2-to-1. I'm very insulin sensitive. My body loves carbs. For some people, I like a 1-to-1. But if you're gonna do that and you're trying to get in calories, an easy way to do it is to have that shake and 45 minutes later, eat a meal. So I actually like a 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1. If you're really trying to gain and you're on a weight gaining and you're a really hard gainer, hell, even go 3-to-1. At that point, you're a skinny bastard, drink some calories. But the key is to balance that whole fat gain versus muscle gain thing, because you don't want to be a fat blob. Chances are, if you're eating clean whole foods, you're not going to become a fat blob. I've never seen anyone get fat on chicken and oatmeal, ever.
One thing that we get a lot is everybody knows that you have to have your protein shake or your protein meal post-workout. Something that a lot of people overlook is the importance of carbohydrates post-workout. Now, carbohydrates are your delivery system for your protein. If you're not having carbs with your post-workout protein shake or protein meal, that protein's not going to get into your body as efficiently as it can. So what Mark says with a 1-to-1 protein carb to protein ratio, or a 2-to-1 carb to protein ratio, or if you're skinny and you're trying to bulk, 3-to-1, the only thing that's changing there is the carbs. The protein's the same. It's because the carbs is what's going to help you stay anabolic as soon as you finish training. Another question that we had, Mark, is in terms of getting results, getting your goals physically, how much do you attribute to, first is diet, second is training, third is supplements, and fourth is your mentality? So if you had to break those down in order of importance, how would you put it?
I've never had mentality thrown in. Training is the stimulus for everything. Training is what kind of sets it's the catalyst for everything. But without diet, again, like I said during the training session, you can change your training program, keep your diet the same. You're not going to notice much. You can change your diet, keep your training the same. You go from bulking to cutting. Bottom line is that diet is the most important part. Putting a percentage on it, it's hard to do, because without it, it's 100%. I mean, diet's literally 100% of what you do. But let's say 90. Training will be 5. Supplements, and supplements and diet I'm going to put in the same category because they're dietary supplements. So they aid your diet. So I'd say those are the rest of it. Mentality, that's its own thing. I mean, bottom line is, you get in there and you want to reach your goals. And bodybuilding is a marathon. It's not a sprint. A lot of guys want to gain it overnight. It just doesn't happen. I don't care what you're taking.
The next one that we had was, it was quite a typical question that I get from a lot of guys. They say, Monday to Friday, I've got my routine down packed. I know I get up, I eat my first 2 meals, I train at lunch, I eat my next meals. It's all routine. Schedule is fine, no problems. Come Friday night, Saturday morning, I've got plans on the weekend, I've got social commitments, the routine's not there, I don't work. How do you stick to your routine when you're not in a routine on the weekend?
Was this a male who asked that?
Yeah, it was.
Take out your tampon and stop being a little bitch. Bottom line is, if you want results, you get results. I mean, you just got to make it work, whatever your schedule is. And hell, work out the 5 days during the week. On weekend, just don't eat crap. Schedule a cheat meal. Use one of your cheat meals up and make sure to get your other meals in. Think about the time you spend in the gym. You're spending 5 hours a week, and then you're going to throw it all away by eating crappy? Come on. It's a waste of money. Time is money. Get your return on investment, train, and eat correctly.
This is particularly pertinent coming into the Australian summer, and everybody wants to have abs and look lean and be all veiny and shit.
This is the unedited version.
This is the unedited version. What's the best way to get lean?
What we like to do is first we set the protein and fat, and if we're bulking you, or if you're bulking on one of our programs, we like to keep carbs as high as possible. What we'll do is we'll start removing carbs from one meal at a time until we just have it post-workout. And then we start manipulating fat and protein.
What do you do with dehydration? Should you completely dehydrate a few days before the show to get your skin really thin? Or should you drink a little bit of water to keep your muscles full? How do you go about water manipulation?
I gotta be honest, I didn't drop water for my last show and I was drier than anyone. I'm naturally dry, but keep drinking water if you want. Start sipping on water like 8 p.m. Friday night before Saturday's show, and you'll be fine. Bottom line is, if you have to really worry about water, you didn't diet hard enough, bro. But something to be said, and I'm gonna bring it up because it's part of bodybuilding. If you're on some stuff that causes water retention, you'll probably have to do some stuff that'll get rid of water retention.